Racers ready, set, go! 4 racers on course. They're going to hammer it down to the far end, turn around that red buoy mark. Cam is out there along Glenn Buchanan, John Turkstra, and Steve Martin. Number 25, 1940, and 04 respectively. Steve Martin, the guy on the right, he's Northline Sports / Board Sports. They've been putting this event on for years here. Very first time they'd ever done indoor paddleboard racing, and we were the people that showed it to the world. Right here on this body of water at the C&E grounds of the Toronto International Boat Show. Down to the first mark, pop the board up hard, left-hand turn. Now you're going to see them come down the other side of the course. Number 25 out front, that's Cam Carter. He is out there. Carney's doing his job. 4 racers on course presently. Carney, 19, or 25. Glenn Buchanan is number 19. Number 40, John Turkstra. And Steve Martin is at 04. Now the racers are going to approach this mark. This is where you're going to see the technical abilities on display. Watch their feet. They're going to step back on the board. Pop the board up. This is called a pivot turn. Cam gets the board around, Martin behind him, Glenn Buchanan, little push and Martin. Well, these guys are supposed to be friends. And then in behind them, we've got John Turkstra. Turkstra, this is your chance to go chase those guys now. They're messing around on the corner. I think they truly do love one another, though. It's a close, well-bought, it's a tight fight. And they got to get around the dragon. They're going to get down to the far end. And it's going to be a hard right to bring it back here. Time-wise, right now, we're just over a minute and a half into this course race. So this is men's heat number 3. If you were in a men's heat and you finish in first place, that advances you to the final immediately. The rest of the racers will reconvene and they'll do another race to determine who progresses to the finals. So they're going to bring it down this far side. Out in front, you got Cam. And behind him is number 04, that is John Turkstra. We are 2:01:27 right now, Steve Martin 04. So we got Cam out there in front, and behind him is Steve Martin. Martin pushing hard to keep the young guy legit. Glenn Buchanan, who complains all the time that he's a distance guy, he doesn't like this short course racing. And then they're going to get themselves around the board. It is another hard right. Step back on the board, pivot turn around. Cam gets it around, Steve Martin behind him in second place, and Buchanan up onto the tail of Martin's board. So we've got Cam out in front, Steve Martin, Glenn Buchanan, and we got Turkstra coming up in 4th place. Turkstra's got to reel these guys in. This is going to be his last shot. He's going to get a clean pivot, didn't do any damage at all. 3 racers out front, Turkstra bringing up the rear, 4 racers in this being heat number 3 indoor paddleboard racing. As we said, everybody's on the same board. These are starboard, 12-foot 6-inch long, 30-inch wide inflatable boards. Same board for everybody. Each racer brings their own paddle. And to make sure we are conforming to all safety aspects of the day, racers are all wearing PFDs. It might not look like it, but they are wearing a waist belt, air-filled PFD. This is the last 50 meters in this race. Feel free to cheer them on, get them home if you like. This is the last 50. You'll see how they bury the blade. They engage, they pull it all the way back, get the blade out of the water, gauge it again and bring it all the way down. Out in front. There you go. Cam Carney, number 25, picks up the first place win. Steve Martin in second place. In third, Glenn Buchanan. There you go, Glenn, you survived. Boys are looking good. Mr. Turkstra, come on, bury it. Let's bring Turkstra home. And John Turkstra wearing bib 4-0 all the way to the finish line, and that wraps it up. 3:29 was your winner's time in that heat race. 3:29. So that will advance Cam to the finals today.